Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Robin, and we are going to do an absolute beginner's crochet today. The 5 must-know stitches in order to be able to crochet. Erin had asked me, what is crochet? So if you look it up, the dictionary says that it's a handicraft in which yarn is made up into patterned fabric by looping yarn with a hooked needle. So I guess that is crochet. So in order to start to crochet, the first thing you need to know how to do is the chain stitch. And the chain is the foundation. Like, you can't build anything without a foundation. So you would need yarn, of course, and a crochet hook. And I'm using a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook today for this example. You have to do a slip knot. The way I do mine is I lay it over my hook with the end of the yarn facing away. I bring it around over top of the working yarn. That piece coming off of your skein of yarn is called your working yarn. I grab it with my hook and I pull it through and I make my knot, and it will slide up and down. Slip knot. In order to do a chain stitch, you would want to know how long. Like, do you need it 6 inches, 3 inches, 10 inches? Or is it a specific pattern where it says to make a chain of 120 or whatever? But the chain stitch is probably the easiest thing that you will learn about crocheting. This hand, or this finger, it's like the tension on a sewing machine. So you're going to feed the yarn off of that finger. Hold your working part with your thumb and, whichever way is comfortable for you. Some people go over the top of this. Some people do it like this. I personally am over the top like that. So you would grab your yarn and pull through the loop. Grab your yarn, pull through the loop. And you just keep doing that. Grab the yarn with the hook, pull it through the loop until your chain is to your desired length. So I'm just going to do a few here. That's the chain. That's your foundation. A chain also works as a way to move you up to the next row, or skipping a space in a row. It can have multiple functions in a project. But for beginners, it's your foundation. And you're going up to the next row. So after that, we would want to do a single crochet. So in a single crochet, you go 1 chain away from your hook, not what's the loop that's on it. So not that one, this one. And you just poke your hook through the chain, grab your yarn, pull it through, grab the yarn again, and pull it through. And that gives you a single. So you go through the chain, grab the yarn and pull it through, grab your yarn again, or like they like to call it, yarn over, and you pull through both loops. Through the chain, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull it back through, yarn over again, and pull through the 2. And that gives you a single. Now I've pre-made a swatch here. This is a single. That is 6 rows of a single crochet. Okay, So let me work my way across here real quick. And I'll show you how to go up to the next row. Okay, so we've completed one row all the way across of single crochet. To get to the next row, we're going to do one chain. And the chain in this instance is like lifting your leg to step up to the next stair, the next step on the staircase. So we chained one, we turn our work, because I am right-handed, we're going to work from right to left. Okay, so not this one here, because that was our chain stitch. That's bringing us up to the next level. And we'd go through both of the loops. It looks like a chain link necklace. Go through both, grab your yarn, pull it through, pull through both of them. Stick it through both of the chain, grab your yarn, pull it through both. Okay, so that's moving up a row. The next stitch that you would need to know is a half double crochet. And a half double crochet would be like taking that step and then raising your leg to go to the next step, but not quite going there. Okay, so this is the swatch I made up with the half double crochet. Now it's the exact same amount of rows as the single. I have 6 rows on each of my little examples here. So it's the exact same amount. So for a half double crochet, we have to, in order to take that step up, we have to chain 2, turn our work, and right here in this one, we're going to yarn over before we go through the chain, the little V shape there. Yarn over, go through the V, grab our yarn again, pull it through, and that gives us 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over again and pull through all 3. So yarn over, go through both loops of the V, pull your yarn through, the working yarn, so that you have 3 loops, yarn over again, and pull through all 3. Yarn over, through the V, both loops, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, through the V, yarn over, pull it through, you have 3 loops, and pull it through. Once you get in a rhythm, you rock and roll with it. And it makes it a little, like you gain some ground a little bit more than what you did with the single. So let me get to the other end. The next stitch would be stitch number 4. Whoops. Because we did the chain stitch, we did the single crochet, and a half double. So stitch number 4 is a double crochet. And as you can see here, that's even more than the half. which is definitely more than the single. It's like twice the size of the single. So in order to do the half double crochet, you're going to chain 3, 2, 3, turn your work, and you're going to go in right here. Well, that depends. Some people say that counts as 1. And some people say it doesn't count at all. So we'll do it the most common way. You would skip this first one, and this chain counts as your first double crochet. You yarn over, go through the second chain, yarn over again and pull through, and you have 3 loops on your hook. But in this time, you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, and you still have 2 left on your hook. Yarn over again, pull through 2, and you have a double crochet. And this is called a post, unless you watch a Turkish channel, and then it's a handrail. Okay, so yarn over, go through the V, grab your yarn, pull it through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, pull through 2, yarn over again, pull through 2. Okay, yarn over, through the V, grab your working yarn, pull it through. You have 3 hoops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time. Yarn over, through the V, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 hoops. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We'll go all the way across the row. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over, through the V, grab our yarn, grab it again, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay. So I'm all the way to the end. So we've got a single, we've got a half double, we've got a double, and our beginning chain. So the last stitch that you need to know as a beginner is called a slip stitch. And a slip stitch is when you're trying to like connect your chain and make a circle, or if you were doing a granny square, you would connect the 2 pieces, or if you needed to move along without raising the height. So it would be like just sliding across the floor, taking a side step. So I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to take my hook and go through the V, pull the yarn through, and then through my chain 1. Again, through my V shape, grab my yarn, pull it through, and then straight through that. Through the V, grab the yarn, and pull it through that loop. Straight through the V, grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. Through the V, grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. Okay, so we didn't increase the height of our row. Okay, there's nothing there, but it's not like a secret hidden stitch. If you look right here, you can see it on the side. You see what I'm saying? Like you moved right along without raising the height. So that's, like if you needed to get somewhere without increasing that spot. Like if I wanted to, let me chain up 3 for a double. If I wanted to just have, like I was making a hat shape. So I had scooted across my row. And I know this is a weird hat, but it was the only example I could think of. And so we were able to just go up in that middle without increasing the height on the side. So that's a slip stitch. That's the stealthy way to get across. Okay, so you have your single. I left these tails on in case I wanted to work on that piece. Our half double, which is just a little bit bigger than this one, and then our double. The slip stitch and the chain. And that's it. If you can do those 5 stitches, they are used in like every stitch pattern in one way or another. Some of the stuff that when you see it, it looks so complicated, like somebody worked really hard. It's some form of these stitches, especially the double. So that's it. That's all I have for you in this video. And I'd like to thank you for the privilege of your time and invite you to come back and share your crochet journey with me. And we will see you in the next video.